Welcome! The long and awaited Q&A video. I know this promise is long overdue, and I apologize that it's so late, but here we are. Let's get into it. How and when did I start to learn Canadian English? So actually, I was raised in Canada, and I've been speaking the English language ever since I can remember. So by attending schools, making friends, and doing my everyday activities in Canada, that's how I became a Canadian English speaker. How do you say your name? This is a great question. I wonder if you guys can get this, okay? Matyas. Matyas. The TY in there is very uncommon in other languages. It's a K sound in Hungarian. So let me know if you guys can get it. Matyas. What other interests do you have outside of YouTube? Maybe you guys picked up on it earlier in the video, but I'm a massive basketball fan. I've been playing ever since I was 6 or 7 years old, and I just love it. It's my form of active meditation. I love it because there's always more room to progress and grow and develop your game, and there are always new things to learn. And even though I'm not a pro, I would still consider myself good enough to where I can have fun in competitive and fun atmospheres. I also really enjoy traveling. I try to travel to at least 1 or 2 new places that I've never been to each year. And hiking. Hiking is a huge passion of mine. I have done less of it since I've been living here in Hungary. But when I lived back in Canada, I would always love to hike the highest mountains possible, honestly as fast as I could, and always see the gorgeous views that were in front of me. As well as editing. I don't know why. I really started to enjoy the process of editing and start making fun videos of myself or my friends just to, get a good laugh out of ourselves. How did you become interested in teaching English? I've always loved teaching and helping people with anything that I can. And from being around my Hungarian friends as well as traveling the world, I've noticed that there is still a great demand to learn the English language. And ultimately, I figured I would use this gift of mine, native English fluency, and pair it with this passion of mine to help people. That's pretty much it. What motivated me the most to start making content? So I want to reach as many people as possible and help them. And by using social media, this actually allows me to gain access to you guys and allows me to see what you guys are in need of. What do you guys struggle with when it comes to learning the English language? Plus, I've never been really fully confident in what my creativity is, but I feel like I've noticed that with social media and with Speakeasymatyas, I've been able to show my creative side, which I hadn't really noticed before. What word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary? This is a funny question. The obvious answer is incorrectly. Are you a teacher or a student? Well, let's be honest here. I think I'm both, to be honest. You guys know me as the teacher through my social media platforms, but I'm a student in my everyday life. I go to university, I am a student of the game of basketball, for example, and I also feel like I'm a student of life. I mean, everyone has challenges and problems thrown in their way almost every day, and we all have to learn how to overcome them. So this also kind of makes me feel like I'm a student of life. What is the most challenging word or phrase that you've come across while teaching? This is funny. I don't know what you guys would expect me to answer for this one, but I have 2 words here. One is through and one is vegetable. I think with through, it's the TH sound, the th sound. Not a lot of languages have this, as well as the spelling might throw some people off. Why do we have O-U-G-H in there and then we just make a oo sound? Like, how does that make sense? But that's just English for you. And the other one is vegetable. For some reason, I've noticed that a lot of people, when they come into contact with this word, it just is almost impossible for them. They make the V sound like a W, so they say wedge, or they even pronounce the second E in the word, and they say vegetable or vegetable. So please guys, please, vegetable, vegetable. If you don't get it, it's okay. Keep trying. What's your favorite English word or phrase and why? My favorite English word is definitely. I don't know, but I always subconsciously use this word. I think it's because it gives a definitive or confident response when you use this word. And I always like to be sure of things. So by using the word definitely, I always make sure that everything is good and set in stone, basically. Do you speak any other languages outside of English? Yes, I actually speak Hungarian and a bit of French. Sziasztok, Mátyás vagyok, és ha még az eddigi videók alapján nem derült ki, igenis, anyanyelvi szinten beszélek magyarul. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Je m'appelle Matyas. Je parle français un petit peu. J'aime la langue de français, mais je pense que la langue est très difficile. I probably messed that up, so let me know in the comments below. What was your first job and how did it shape you? For my first job, I was actually a waiter in a restaurant. And I really liked that job because I love to interact with people and it taught me patience, a lot of communication skills, and ultimately how to interact with people. I think these are very valuable skills. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? This is a good question. Honestly, I would live anywhere near the equator, obviously someplace where it is warm, but I don't want to live too close to the equator because I probably could not stand the rainy season in some places. I don't like the rain, and if it was raining for months on end, I would go crazy. What is your favorite movie and why? The Dark Knight Rises. I think that, I don't even know why. I just watched that movie when I was younger and I fell in love with it, and I haven't found anything else that trumps that feeling that I got from it when I watched it. Do you live in Budapest? I'm not going to openly answer this question. Find some clues from my previous videos and I'm sure you'll get the answer to this question. What's one fact about you that your subscribers wouldn't know? I have a massive fear of heights. And just so you guys know, it's very interesting. I really enjoy skiing, and if I see a steep run, I have no problems with it whatsoever. I actually invite the challenge. But for example, when I climbed the Eiffel Tower in Paris, I was so scared. It was I don't think I've ever been that scared before in my entire life. What do you love most about your followers? What do I love the most about you guys? It has to be the support. I mean, the comments that I get, they're always overwhelmingly positive, and you guys honestly push me and motivate me to keep on making content. I really appreciate it, and please keep it up. You guys mean the world to me, honestly. What's your goal for the future of this channel and personal growth? I want to create the best sources possible that I can give to as many of you guys as I can, because ultimately I want to help you guys reach your desired level of English proficiency. And I want that process to happen for you guys as easily and understandably as possible. And so if you want to be a part of that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope I answered some of your guys' questions and you guys got to know me better. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any more questions that I didn't answer, and I'll do my best to respond. Take care, guys.